Hello Zebra Herd and welcome back to Octogeddon, and today we're gonna be continuing on by trying, for real this time, to conquer hard mode. I mean, we have 2 more missions left to do. It is the Saw Shark Massacre and the hard way, beat hard mode. Maybe we could do both at once, but in the last episode I was so happy to see that we finally got Endless Ocean done. I mean, maybe Endless Ocean would be the best way to get the Saw Shark Massacre figured out, but we have so many more things we could earn up our shells for. There's just so much more we could do. But for now, hard mode, quite difficult. I think we could spend almost all of our starting cash with something like that. It wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that could actually work out. We get slightly more range because of the snake, and that'll help for the shield dudes. And we're just gonna go right into it and hope everything works out just fine. We gotta do it all with 3 health, but you know, I feel like I've improved the game slightly with the Endless Ocean success, and we're earning up more shells, so no matter what, something's bound to work out, right? I would hope so. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of this dude, and don't forget this dude as well. You're gone, out of here. And yeah, hopefully the goldfish will help us earn up a ton of cash. She's already gotten us 100 coins, so she's already paid for herself, so, overall a net gain, which I like. I was really convinced with the penguin last episode. You know, usually I'm not a big fan of the penguin. Last episode convinced me otherwise, so I'm glad that I gave it a good shot. Let's go ahead and try to hit you guys, and then, boop. Nice, nice, nice. And then, yeah, the shield guys actually aren't too bad if you don't have too many of them, what do you know? But you just have to hit them dead on, which can be tough for sure. The little swimming dolphin guys get very common in hard mode and in Endless Ocean, which is weird because they're just, I don't know, they are a pain in the butt to deal with, that's for sure. But I wouldn't expect them to be a common enemy as much as they are. All right, so goldfish is still pooping out coins. Is that like I like her to do? Because that just gives me more money. I love seeing the little ones of the animals in the background, like clearly staying clear of us. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't care if I'm a gigantic 30-foot whale. I can't deal with that kind of stuff. Let Octogeddon deal with it. I just like how his name is actually just Octogeddon. Like it isn't, like it's a noun, not a verb apparently. I mean, I guess like Armageddon is also not a verb, so I guess that makes sense. A huge wave of enemies is approaching. That should be fine. I think we'll be able to make our way through the first couple levels, hopefully without too much strife, if we get a good selection of tentacles to choose from at the right times with the right amount of money. Having the goldfish puts us at a huge advantage, especially since it's already paid for not only itself, but it also gave 100 coins. So that means it paid for itself and then like the penguin. I think it's actually given more than 100 coins. I just don't know exactly how much, so I don't want to take that number for granted and assume it's 200. It might just be 125. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. And then I should probably rid of him. There we go. Get you before you hurt me. Oh gosh, that was a little too close. All right, so we save up some shells. Good, good, good. That's 763. If we could break 1,000 today, I'd be really happy with that. What do we got coming up? Invisible units, gonna be worth getting the angler. I could buy an extra tentacle and then, I don't know, that might have to be it. But it could be worth my while, put that up there. I know the snapping turtle could have been good, but if I don't wanna get the elephant, which I don't think I do, I could go and do a double goldfish strategy for now that'll of course eventually be put back over. Excuse me there, great white shark. I mean, Octogeddon is huge when you think about it. If you think about it like in scale, when you see him chasing little people running away or next to that shark that we just scared away, like it was just like one little goldfish or something, it's just crazy how gigantic Octogeddon is. Like, imagining that in real life is really spooky. Okay, this is actually a huge problem right now, and I went the wrong way. So yeah, definitely I need more firepower, but the game wasn't really giving me too much. Like I could have gotten the snapping turtle, but then I'd have no cash for anything else. So maybe it'd just be worth it to take some losses here. I just really don't want to. Hey, it did give me some health though, which is great. So thank you for the health. Boom, boom. And we also got some things we would definitely need, like the angler, which I don't think we could have afforded both. Stop, dude. Okay, thank you. Both the angler and the snapping turtle, so that wouldn't have been any good. So for right now, I'll survive with what I got. I'm back up to full health because of that health ship, and that's good. We will slow you down, because the slowing down actually lasts a fair amount of time, an appreciable amount of time. I really appreciate it. Got it. Try to destroy this as much as we can. Oh boy. That's way too close. Ah, there's too many. We just need to, if we could upgrade the snake to a king cobra real quick, that'd be great. Don't think that's gonna happen because what do we need, like 1750 for the king cobra, maybe even like 2000? So even a cobra would be good at this rate. Destroy you, destroy you. I might have to let go of my dreams of getting this treasure chest, but getting even a couple hits would be nice. And that's all I'm gonna get. Maybe one more? Yeah, okay. Got it. So freeze you, turn around and go for you. But the chances of me actually getting this are real gosh darn low. I don't know when you're gonna get unfrozen. Oh boy, that was close. And that's not even the end of it. We have a huge wave of enemies approaching now. I just need something. Don't know what that's gonna be, but hopefully we can just get something by the end of this level. That would be good. So destroy you. Got 100 coins. Oh, definitely get that extra health because I think I'm about to get hit. So if I could just get the extra health so that evens out a little bit, that'd be appreciated. Because these guys, just, they get way too close. And we don't have any other damage output besides the snake. So I'm gonna get hit here. Might as well destroy everything with it. That's at least gonna maximize the amount of coins I can possibly get. We get more shells, which is good. And we're good, you know, that's it. Okay, so. Not the best options. A lot of people say Pelican's good. I don't know if I'm one of those people. Like, I'm not saying the Pelican's bad, but it's definitely, I don't think, good for my situation. And we have a boss to deal with here, man, oh man. We could do something like this. See how that works. We have 300 coins left over that I'm sure we can make happen. Maybe the snakes being next to each other isn't the smartest idea, but hey, I do get some extra health back right away. And I got the pufferfish if things get really, really nasty, which they're bound to, right? They're always bound to. Come on, get rid of the shield dudes first then. Actually, get rid of everyone. I don't wanna use the pufferfish so soon, but this might not be our round. I bought the extra life for a good reason though. We could, you know, if we started with this, you know, in the beginning of the game, you know, like that would have been good. And that's sort of what we have the equivalent of now that we bought that, oh geez, why did I spin like that? Oh, there's no way. I need like a chicken or something. But even now, hard mode is still ridiculously hard. I think somehow getting Wave 50 in Endless Ocean is gonna be easier than this, but if we could just upgrade like maybe how many starting lives we have, I don't know if we can upgrade at that right now. I think that's another 2,000 shell upgrade. I feel like that might be worth it than more starting cash at this point. I just don't think the starting cash is really getting us too far because sometimes you can have a lot of cash like we did. We started out with a good amount of cash, but we haven't had the tentacles. We really need to make it work. So I think that that's something I wanna keep in mind is that right now, starting cash isn't making the difference I need, especially since I bought the starting cash even then also to help us with Endless Ocean. We don't need to worry about that anymore. So I think that I'll spend, when I earn up that 2,000 shells, oh boy, that stinks. I'm gonna spend it on the extra starting lives. I think that'd be a better idea. I mean, there's a lot of upgrades to get, but they're all just, none of them are new tentacles or anything. It's all just improvements on what we already have. I mean, there's still, you know, new things we need to check out in this game. We still haven't had the dragon, we still haven't had the narwhal. We've unlocked these things, but I've yet to use them, which is a shame. I mean, I want to, don't get me wrong, but just haven't had that opportunity. We're getting at least some good coins from him. That's appreciated. If I get hit one more time though, I'm done for, so if I could just get rid of him, that'd be great. 1, 2, 3. It'd be so much easier if the penguin just did some amount of damage. I mean, the penguin's definitely been helpful. I think he saved me a couple times against submarines. Come on, come on, come on. And it might just, there I go. And I beat him though. I wish I could at least get the coins for defeating the boss. Now here's the chicken and the bee. We could afford both. I'll probably do that. I'll probably put you here. Oh, but that cobra's tempting. Can I afford both? I can afford both. Do that. Do this. That's okay, I guess. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. It'll work for now. Now if I can just focus on saving up cash and just upgrade what I have, that wouldn't be too horrible. And we'll just do what we can with it. The cobra's a huge upgrade. I mean, that's what I was really hoping for, just like the cobra at the least. And we got a little bit more than that. Definitely a whole lot more firepower, so the chances are very high we're gonna do it this time. And that's good, that's exactly what I'm looking for. If we could go ahead and get that treasure chest though, that'd be even better. Can we please reveal you and then slow you or not? I'm still bad at the game though, that'll never change. Let's go ahead and shoot some eggs that way. Ooh, what was that? Oh, health, good, good, good. I like it, exactly what I'm looking for. We need to get rid of this shield dude, turn back around here, get rid of you. So now these submarines aren't as big of a threat because getting out the 5 shots we need is a little bit quicker. And we got this boss hopping in here. I'm stuttering a lot today, apologize. Wait for the pufferfish right here. It does a lot of damage, so it's worth doing. But now if, no matter what side he's facing us, there's a fair chance we'll end up landing some damage on him, which is good. And that's really just what I'm looking for, is that we can get rid of these fish quicker and we can land damage on him at a better rate. So I think things are gonna work out. I think it's gonna be a-okay. Then we can get pufferfish if we really need it. If we're still getting overwhelmed by it, that's gonna do more damage. About to break 1,000 coins again, which would be good. At this point, I need a couple thousand. Got it. And like, don't get me wrong from earlier, starting cash is definitely good, but I think having extra lives at this point would just help the beginning of the game a little bit more, because it feels like I inevitably die in the first 2 rolls just because I didn't get a tentacle in any of my selections that would actually help me keep up. And maybe having more store slots could help as well, but I feel like the chances are higher that a revive might help me. Because, you know, if I die, I have a whole new store worth of things. But if I only have 1 more slot, that's only 1 more extra thing. But I guess in total over time, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, so nothing's gonna be shooting at us this time. I could save up for that extra tentacle. Nothing here else is looking like I need it. I don't wanna get a crab claw if I'm gonna end up putting a snapping turtle somewhere. So I could just save up for the extra tentacle for now, because we have 5. 6 would be good. Preferable 7 or 8. Like, we need at least 7 to make a good run happen from what I see. This bee can slightly hit them while we focus on this, so that's good. Hey, hold on, there we go. I'm gonna actually pufferfish now. That got rid of a lot of them, so I'm glad I did that. Boop, boop. Okay, so far so good. Not used to playing ground levels right now. Last episode I totally dedicated myself to Endless Ocean, so it's just been a little while. I think the episode before that I did Endless Ocean as well, yeah. We finished a compendium though, so that's what I really focused the episode on. Regardless, well, let's do a bit of this. I'm trying to just make sure everybody can attack, and they can, which is fantastic. If this pufferfish could make an appearance, that'd be good, but we just use him, so the chances are low. But I think I could still make it work. There we go, thank you, bee. And then aim up the chicken, just like that. That was perfect, thank you. And then the bee can do that. Okay, now we're good. But yeah, even if we could just upgrade things, if we could upgrade the cobra, chicken, and bee from here on out, that would still be a huge amount of opportunity for us, so that gives us some room to save up for other things, because usually at this point I'd have like things I'd want to replace or add tentacles to work around with, because usually you don't get the chicken and the bee at the same time, and the cobra, all at the same shop. So that was pretty productive, that was nice and good. This is the end of the level right here. I could try to aim up with the chicken, get some of these guys taken out just to get some extra coins before we're done, hopefully. Well, any of you guys, okay, you dropped 100 coins. That made that effort worth it. Okay, can this bee finish you off real quick? There we go, and it didn't give me any extra coins. That's fine then. 1,600 so far is a pretty good number. And we get, oh, the rooster I can't quite afford, that's a shame. So I could buy this, it would totally zero me out though. So if I really don't have any good options and it would just leave me with that extra tentacle anyways, I might as well hold on to my cash depending on what I get next time, you know? If I get another, I might get another rooster. If I clear my cash out now, I won't be able to buy it again. So let us wait to see what our options are. We don't need to do any kind of preemptive spending if we really don't have to, right? So let's avoid that. There's a treasure chest. So maybe I'll just focus on that for right now. There you go. That was worth it, I think. Because we got that treasure chest without too much of a hassle, without a risk of being hit. I'll aim up the chicken for you guys now, just like that. And then these last 2, it's gonna be easier to get the cobra. If it wasn't for the fact that they're, look at this, what is going on here? This bee stinger can't hit him. That was really silly. He's like, oh, I'll get him, I'll get him, I'll get him, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Mr. Bee. The bees are great for getting rid of the piranhas. Sometimes I get rid of them, I don't even see them yet. I'm just like, boop, got the piranha. And then like if their shot misses, it just ends up homing on somebody else. So if they shoot it and their target just like gets destroyed, it's fine. And I really like that as well. That, I don't know, I feel like most games that have homing missiles, if the thing they're homing on gets destroyed, the missile just probably just goes straight, usually in those kind of, like most kind of games that have homing missiles, but this actually finds a new target, which is great. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to get rid of this fish and that fish. I know I do have my puffer friend, but I don't wanna worry about it quite yet. Come on. Then we'll get rid of this airplane. That shouldn't be too bad. Ready, set, gone. Okay, huge wave of enemies is coming in. I think I can handle. That probably means we're coming up on the ending building right here. Yep, okay, this is the ending building. So we'll wait around and see if we can't pufferfish a bunch of guys. Yeah, right around here. There's actually not really a huge wave as much as a fair number of sort of more difficult birds and stuff. Right there, there we go. Was that the huge wave, really? I mean, there's more coming in, but I can't spend my time on this forever, especially since I have to attack the building to even reach these guys. Come on, I got a couple more, but none of them drop coins. Now we have over 2,000. Is that gonna get me the rooster? Probably not. Oh, okay, we do get the porcupine. What would I put the porcupine over though? Like, that's a tough decision to make. Maybe the penguin's turn has ended. If we bought this, we would have, what? 800 coins left over, not quite enough for the new tentacle, but I think this is worthwhile. The porcupine is a very good tentacle to, not to start with, but in World 1, you know, trying to defeat this first boss, I think it'd be fine. Have we died yet? I think we died once. Yeah, we died once and we bought an extra life. So we're still basically on a good level of things. The porcupine has good range, good everything else. I definitely think that the penguin just wasn't gonna be helpful for much longer. So I'm glad we switched it out when we did. So now if we could get 1,500 coins, if there's no good option for a tentacle, we'll just buy an extra one, or we'll just hold on until, I don't know. But for now, just destroy this building. Destroy it to smithereens. Not the penguin, the porcupine. I don't want to call it the penguin now, because they both start with the letter P. Easy to get mixed up. But the porcupine's pretty good with dealing with the building, because not only can it start hitting them from a far distance, but all 3 shots can go in pretty easily from, like, you know, a fairly large angle. Here we go. Come on now. Maybe I used a pufferfish a little too soon. Come on, move it back. Chicken, help me out. Thank you, that was very helpful, chicken. Get rid of that dude before he gets too close and the building goes down. Now time to destroy you. Right? There we go. So we are facing the boss here, so I would hope that our chances are okay to hit 2,000 coins, maybe 2,500, but I doubt that. Oh wow, actually we hit the boss pretty soon. Maybe not then, because this boss, usually most of the time it only drops 100 coins, which is always baloney. Come on, back up then. Let him do that. And then we're just gonna go for him with the porcupine, because we can at least land 1 hit with it. And once again, we can do it from a fair distance, so we could just chill out here and like not even move. Just keep hitting him. I mean, those knives are eventually gonna start landing towards us, so I gotta be aware of that, but beyond that, we're good. He's gonna slam down again. I hit his eye 1 more time there, right before he slammed, so. This isn't doing a ton of damage though, but for right now we're playing relatively risk-free, which is the most important part. I don't wanna make any kind of silly mistakes and get hit way before I need to. So for now, we're just gonna focus it like this until he gets to a more safer position, because I'd rather take more time and be safe than, you know, rush it and lose unnecessary damage, which would mean we'd lose this round and then I'd have to do everything over again. That wouldn't be fun. So let's go ahead and move it, move it, move it. Got that, because now there's guys all over the place and I wanna deal with them however way I can, which means taking care of you and you over there, so you're going down too. Got it. So the cobra does attack a little bit faster, so if we are closer, we might as well take that opportunity. Go get an egg! No, it squished my egg! You monster. You evil, evil being, you. Come on, boom. Pufferfish, maybe not the most opportune spot for it, but it did do damage to the butcher, which is good. Because the butcher can be quite a tough boss because of this situation. Okay, move slightly over. Yeah, you don't have to move too much for that. But definitely we're going against the butcher now with a better setup than we normally have, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong with that. I think our pufferfish friend is gonna be available very soon, but I gotta be careful because I actually don't have too much room to make this work. This is where it gets real tough. Got it. Pufferfish friend, please be available soon. I could really use you. Come on, dude. You're looking really tired, I know. But you can do it, you can make it. Oh boy, dodge it. Come on! Okay, we beat him, but can we beat his friends? I don't know. Wait, yes, perfect timing with the pufferfish. Holy cow, we were almost getting hit there. So we have 500 coins that time. Better than nothing, not quite 2,000. Oh well. Yeah, sometimes he only drops 100 coins, but I don't know if it's based on a performance or not, because we did that without taking any damage, which was really nice. But for now, I can get rid of this dude. They're closing in quite a lot, so I might have to back up in just a moment, but hopefully not. Gotcha. And we can actually hit the full porcupine shot and the cobra. It's no coins from any of those jerks. Wow. All right, there's that done, which means we get more shells. 802 of them to be exact. Cool. Like I said, I'm hoping to hit 1,000, and this will definitely help. We got the eel. The eel is definitely, I feel like, the one I have used the least out of all the buddies. I mean, some of them are really helpful, some of them are not. I feel like if there was a DLC to this game, I would love to see a lot of stuff added. Like either it be, oh, this is so bizarre. Either it be more friends, more tentacles, more areas to explore. It'd be very cool if there was like some kind of weird DLC where maybe he like goes to the moon. And that, because that could so make sense. Imagine a DLC where he goes to the moon. Because when he's flying through space, that can be like the underwater levels, and then when he reaches the moon, that can be like the ground level. You know, he's already destroyed everything on the Earth. Now aliens are making fun of him. He goes to the moon, and he does something that would be so cool. Oh, I really hope that's done. If it's not a, you know, a DLC, maybe a sequel, maybe a sequel. I mean, I wouldn't mind a full-on sequel that's just this game, but just new stuff, you know? Not even too many upgrades. I mean, of course, if you can upgrade it, might as well. But, oh gosh. There's a lot, I feel like there's still a lot more potential for this game. Just sort of like PvZ, you know? PvZ wasn't really reaching all the potential it could have by PvZ 1, not to say it, you know, slacked. It's just a matter of it's such an open premise. Okay, there we go, and I did it. Might as well do that for fun. But it's probably not worth doing, because now I gotta wait around. Oh well, I'm pretty happy with that. We got ourselves a couple more shells too, but we can be done, and let's see what we get here. Not really wooed by any of this. The lobster still isn't worth it if I can't get the snapping turtle, and none of that really looks too scary, to be honest. With what we currently have, I think we can handle that. We have enough to get rid of all the small fish. We can reveal those units quite easily. So this first level I think is gonna be a breeze. So that's good. Boop. Yeah, like these guys actually aren't too bad with the porcupine, because like chances are, even if you're slightly missing, because of the spread, you might be able to still get one of the little shield balls that they have. There we go, keep getting you. I mean, I could use a little bit of space here, guys, but you're not gonna give it to me. Got it, wait, I said I got it, please. Aye. But yeah, so this means that we're probably just gonna get a whole bunch of coins here. Hopefully we do. Because usually when there's a lot of smaller units like this, you end up getting more coins than if it was just a whole bunch of larger units, or if, you know, it was less larger units or a bunch of smaller ones, you end up getting more coins for the ones that have more smaller units. Because there's just every chance every time you take out an enemy, you have a chance of getting coins. Let's go ahead and reveal those two. I feel like I need to use the Cobra a little bit more, but I'm also okay so far. So yeah. Trying to factor everything in. If I were to go to the shop now and get an extra tentacle, I would only have about 1,000 coins left over. Oh boy, problems. Got him. I do have the pufferfish, if things get really nasty. I just think I can handle it. We're almost done this level already, so we're making great progress. Huge wave of enemies is approaching. We'll bring them on. I'll reveal you, and then take you out with the chicken, why not? Oh gosh, they're everywhere actually. Holy cow. They are absolutely everywhere. Come on, ready? Pufferfish right there. Get rid of that treasure chest, and I'll just take care of all the small fries. And the end of the level. Awesome, so 3,000 coins for us right there. Glad I did a really good pufferfish pull there. And we're good. What do we got? Ooh, the King Cobra. I am definitely gonna grab that. I have 1,050 coins, so I really don't wanna grab the rest of this just yet. We're going against a number of units that I feel like we can handle just fine. Just fine. So let's keep moving. This is actually looking really promising. We have 4 lives left over, and this is our setup. The only problem now is I hope we can get enough coins in time, because if not, you know, if like we get to Tokyo and we don't have a good setup, it doesn't matter how many lives we have. We will die every single time unless we can get some, you know, good tentacles within those deaths, but usually you can't if you're dying that often. So we still need to play careful. We're not out of the woods yet, but the King Cobra is a huge upgrade. I rarely get the King Cobra on hard mode. Now, usually I don't get that far. Wow, that hit me. That's sort of a shame. But I got some coins out of it, out of the chest, but I would have gotten that chest anyway, so still my bad. Focus on those super speedies. That's why we have the porcupine, to use that range. It just can be difficult still. Got it. Reveal you. I almost got hit there. I would have been very upset with myself. 3 HP is not a lot, I'm sure you've noticed. Come on. Now I'm tempted to just get another angler. Pufferfish, because I don't want that dude who is invisible to sneak up on us. Come on. Or like a dolphin fin, to spin around quicker. Got it. Get these super speedies out of here. All right, get rid of you. Then down here, here, and then those two. Good, the chicken is working. I feel like the most survivable thing we could get right now is definitely the rooster. If we could get the rooster, I feel like that would actually suit us up for a lot more than you'd think, especially for these underwater sections. Get you, and then get you, turn around to you, back over to here, just like that. Rooster and queen bee are two of my big goals right now. Got it. Turn back around, got you. And I don't quite have to use the pufferfish, but I'll do it for fun because it'll be restored by the next level. Okay, got it. We're making some fair progress in today's episode, just by the levels. Oh my gosh, we got both of them. I guess I should buy the more expensive thing first. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I think the rooster will actually be more helpful than the queen bee for now. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we're going against a lot of stuff too. They definitely wanted to dish us out a lot of good things for it. So if we die here, it's okay. Maybe we could try to focus. That's why I'm glad I bought the more expensive thing. If we die here, we don't have to focus on restoring as much cash, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered. The difference is still being made one way or another, right? But yeah, we'll do what we can with all of this. Get rid of the black submarines. They're actually not too bad with the king cobra. So now we have king cobra, rooster. That's a huge amount of stuff now. Like we can really start rolling. Like literally, look at us roll around. But also just, oh my gosh, it's great. It's really good. This is a very promising run so far, so I better not mess it up by getting hit by simple things like that. Double wave already, oh my gosh. Because there should be a boss at the end of all of this too, so we gotta be ready for that. So if I could take as little damage here as possible, and this is a boss I will probably lose to, keep in mind, because, oh wow. This is going to be the snake boss. And I really just don't know if I have too much protection against it. My best bet is to just try to be careful and wait for the pufferfish to save me, but even then, don't think it's gonna work. Do not think it is. I think we're gonna have to do it again. That's why I'm trying really hard to earn up the 1,700 coins. I don't quite have it. But maybe I won't even get it offered. I might not even get the queen bee offered. The queen bee I feel like is less rare than the king cobra and the, what's it called though? So hopefully, you know, it's the king cobra and the rooster. I definitely think the rooster is the rarest out of the three. I rarely get him. But I think the queen bee is usually pretty common. Keep getting you. Oh, there's two of them now. Come on, let's get rid of this last dude. Thank you. Because I'm of course trying to take them out so that they're not multiple segments, because that immediately makes it more difficult. So I'm basically just focusing the king cobra as much as we can to lead our shots, but eventually it's like inevitable, it happens. But I don't wanna use my pufferfish just yet. We need to use it for when they're like crazy close like that, unfortunately. I feel like that was not the best spot to use it, but they just close in more and more. They back up a lot once you break them. Okay, there's only one to focus on now. But that can be easier said than done. Oh, they hit them. Oh gosh, he moves so quick. Got him, I actually didn't take any damage with that. How beautiful is that? Holy cow. So there's that done. We're at 1725, we can afford it. Queen bee time, going over this. Just gotta make sure I'm not going crazy and do the wrong one. Looks like it could be quite difficult. We're handling things quite well. I have one hit left before we run out of lives, or run out of health this life. I'm not running out of lives, I have 4 of them. But if we could get the 1,500 at the minimum here to get the extra tentacle, I feel like at this point I'm pretty happy. The only thing I'd be upgrading here would be the cobra. So everything else is gonna need another tentacle. So getting the next tentacle is a pretty high priority at this point. But man, oh man, going into Sydney ground with this setup, I feel like is really good for hard mode. It's quite the early advantage, and we're getting $100 per sharks. Usually the sharks do cough up a lot of cash, so that's not too surprising. And the porcupine cobra combo is actually really effective when it comes to the building, so I like that. Where is this missile going? It's right here. So we need an extra tentacle for a turtle shell, most likely. Turtle shell will probably be really helpful as we start running into blasters that shoot super quick. The tanks are gonna just get more and more often. Yep, there's another one taking its place. There's almost always a tank out in ground levels after Sydney in hard mode. So it's just something we gotta learn to deal with. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of you. But the queen bee is gonna be very helpful for these little dolphin guys, because I think she'll do more damage to them. No, she still has hit them twice. Okay. I feel like the ones underwater are weaker. Maybe not though. Maybe they get more stronger as we get farther in the missions. Got it, there's another 100 coins. We actually are getting a lot of cash here. So I wanna make sure I don't roll away from these guys and I actually take the time to destroy them because he dropped another 25 coins. So it's worth doing. Boom, gotcha. And he dropped another 100. The sharks almost every single time drop 100. They're your like top priority right now then. Go ahead and get rid of the tank. That dropped another 100. Yeah, because I could be running away from this stuff, but it wouldn't be giving me nearly as much profits. And the eggs being everywhere from the rooster helps with just stray damage. That's just happenstance, but it's really useful. I think at this point I probably should be going a little bit faster because I think eventually it just stops coughing up cash. All right, the sharks are running into that though, so that's good. Go ahead and do a bit of this, destroy this building as quickly as possible. But yeah, look at how small the little civilians are. That's how gigantic Octogeddon is. It would just be, it's hard to imagine because the game's so cartoony, but this guy would be so scary to see in real life. I mean, oh boy, ow. That was my last hit too. I didn't even realize I was that close. There were two of them on top of each other. That stings. We still got 1,500, we didn't even complete that level. That's how good that was. So I'm gonna put that there. I could put a goldfish on there for now while I'm searching for something better. That should probably pay for itself, it almost always does. So let's go for it. 3 lives remaining now. And this is very good. Like we are in a really great situation. Let's go ahead and destroy this building. Oh, but I did sort of put that in a bad spot now that like in hindsight, because the cobra and the cobra and porcupine can't combo correctly anymore. That's fine. Maybe it'll be actually a good situation. We'll find better synergies or placements for Octogeddon. Like now the roosters are hitting. The rooster is hitting a little more often. There's only one of them. Wish it was more than one of them, but maybe eventually. Okay, get over here and destroy the tank. Double 100 coins. Got you, and there's another one. Man, they drop so much cash, it's great. I gotta be careful with how I do this. Be a little more aware of where the tanks are being placed. But yeah, it was basically, the tank sort of shoots far enough that the distance between the tank and where the shot's going to hit is like the size of a tank. So I was sort of sandwiched between the farther tank's shot and the closer tank's tank, So it was like a weird situation, that's why I got hit, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and pufferfish there. That got rid of a lot of them. We've almost made up our cash for the tentacle. So that was worth dying. Basically a free tentacle. For I guess trading a tentacle for a life. And I'll take that trade, very good. When you're diligent with the shark levels where they give you just bunches of sharks to deal with, they definitely seem to pay off well. I think we can get rid of the tank. It's so hard to tell. That was really my bad and I should have been more proactive, but it can be really hard to tell where they're gonna end up being and if they're close to you or not because of all the tentacles in the way. Maybe we could do Rooster Cobra and then have the Queen Bee auto aim on these guys. That worked out pretty well. Gotta watch out for this shot. Just like that. King Cobra, do your thing. Have not been watching the goldfish whatsoever, so I do not know if she's been paying for herself, but she usually does. Usually in the first level that you buy her, she at least gives you 100 coins. And seeing how, I wasn't gonna use that tentacle anyways, it's not helpful this far in the game just to have a base tentacle. That's why you can't just purchase one or revert to it. It's because it's supposed to be the worst thing, So, yeah, I think it was just worthwhile to pick up the goldfish while we could get some extra cash. All right, we got the double wave coming in. I might focus just on taking these guys out. If we could, wait for these guys to come in like right there. That took care of 4 of them and none of them dropped any money. All right then, maybe the game is not interested in coughing up cash for it, so I might not wanna risk everything I got here because there's a lot coming in. Holy cow, that is a lot of little dolphin things. That is a lot of them. Oh my gosh. Be really careful here. Get the Cobra to focus down as many of them as I can. Luckily, they're pretty easy to weed out, especially with the Rooster, because that just does the splash damage, so it's hitting multiple of them. But man, that was overwhelming for a moment. And none of them are dropping cash. It must know that I'm trying to hold back for cash, because I can imagine like it wouldn't make much sense if it would just be forever feeding you things to defeat just for cash. So I think you have to make some amount of progress in the level for it to keep giving you money. Okay, we do have the pufferfish. So I'm gonna wait for that bullet to do its bullet thing. And then we're gonna, boom, do it right there. That wasn't the most enemies I could have possibly taken out, but it was okay. Because I'm still gonna be able to dodge this, and then Cobra, if you could just get rid of this building real quick for me, buddy. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Oh boy, 2,000 on the dollar. Exact. Sounds good. What do we get? Ooh, another King Cobra. I could take that. Is it worth it though? Could I buy an extra life and that actually be useful? It's sort of more of the same. We do have the super speedy plane, and that is, or is that just a speedy plane? I think that's just a speedy plane, that's not the super speedy plane. Well, if I put my mouse over it, should tell me. Does not tell me anymore. Did they change that? Usually you put your mouse over, it'll tell you what that vehicle is. No longer. Weird. It's also just a glitch. Maybe I should buy an extra life. This is my last chance to buy one before they're just too expensive to reason taking. I could have bought a King Cobra. I don't know. But yeah, there's no reason to buy an extra life if it costs more than 2,000 unless I have just tons of extra cash. But at that point, I probably am not worried about losing. But these are just normal speedy planes. That's not too bad. So we still have a goldfish. She just popped out 25 coins. But yeah, that could have been a King Cobra. The problem is that if I put that as King Cobra, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about that because I was eventually going to then buy another tentacle at what, like 3, 4, 5,000 coins? I forgot, I think it's 5,000 coins for your 7th tentacle because the 8th one's 10,000. So I'd have to pop out 5,000 coins and then another amount for the snapping turtle or whatever I put there. If I put the Cobra over the goldfish, because I'm definitely not gonna cover up a King Cobra. I wouldn't think, unless I really just need to. Because right now we have like a lot of high priority tentacles that I don't wanna cover up whatsoever. So I wanna make sure that this next, 5,000 tentacle, I mean, whatever we put over the goldfish is worthwhile. Because if not, I'm gonna regret it. Okay. Let us keep going here. Trying to take out the sharks. But everything's just dropping coins like crazy, luckily. It's worthwhile to sweep everything as much as we can. Like usually, if I'm doing well and I'm just trying to conserve on health, I could just sort of roll away from some of it, focus on destroying the buildings and keep moving. Because eventually I think if you move far away from it, it'll practically despawn. There we go. Got rid of that super speedy. But for right now, if there are enemies in my vision, it's worthwhile to get rid of them because there's a fair chance they'll drop coins. Okay, so this is a problem. You know what? That was way too close. Almost got out of there, and I'm already down to 1 hit again. Things really do mess you up in this area. I don't wanna lose a life that I just purchased. So if I could just hold on for a little bit longer and at least finish this level, that'd be great. If I could die in the boss level that comes up next, that'd be a lot more okay in my opinion. And we'll do this. This should do a lot of damage to the vehicle at the least. The building. I don't know why I called it a vehicle. Get rid of this dude while I'm waiting for the missiles. Pufferfish is back up and ready to go. Come on, nice, got rid of it. So let's go ahead and get rid of Mr. Shark. They're going down, dude. A huge wave of enemies is approaching. I'll do what I can about it. Oh boy, come on, come on, come on. Ah, I thought, I'm really bad. I am really bad. We do have it though, the snapping turtle. That'll make this situation easier for me. Nice, okay. Let's try that again. On Sydney 2. I'd like to get through as much as I possibly can in today's episode. I'm not sure what that's gonna end up being. But now the snapping turtle can work on the buildings, which I think might be better. That way we can sort of have, like something focusing on the outside as well. And I also have it on the top of my head, so I can do that. And this is easier to keep my positions that I need to keep most of the time. So I could go like this and then, I'm still bad. Still very bad. Oh man, things have been turning out so well. I really don't want them to turn south now. So hopefully we can actually, what is wrong with me? Come on. It's just, the tanks take way more damage than I feel like they should. Like they should take slightly less damage because it's just like, I'm like stuck in their little rotation. And it's like while that's happening, other things are closing the distance, making it like really hard to practically do anything. Okay, get rid of this jerk. Keep moving. Scare those kangaroos away. They're very tall kangaroos, by the way. They're like 1.5 times the size of the people hanging around. I don't think kangaroos are that tall. I mean, maybe they are, and I'm just not familiar with kangaroos, but I'm almost positive they're like 5 feet tall on average, right? I don't know, maybe not. Maybe kangaroos are gigantic. All right, got it. Keep moving. Okay, got rid of those jerks. I feel like that was worthwhile. I mean, I've taken a lot of unnecessary damage. 100% of the damage I've taken so far has been totally unnecessary, and I've taken 2 hits worth of it, which is not something you can afford very easily in hard mode. So hopefully I don't ruin this forever. But I mean, in hindsight, not in hindsight, I guess it is active sight right now. We still do have 3 lives left. I could really make that work if I can just make sure everything goes perfect from here on out. Just try not to mess up some easy stuff. A huge wave of enemies is coming in. I really wish I had that pufferfish. 1, 2, 3, keep moving. Luckily right now it's a whole bunch of super speedies, which can be overwhelming, but get taken out in one hit, so the queen bee can do her thing for the most part. Get rid of you. They're not super speeds, they're speedies. Gotta keep that in mind. I'm gonna try to make the pufferfish both hit enemies and the building. So like right about, not now. Oh boy, where is he? Right there. There we go, that actually did destroy it. Thank you. Okay, we are out of here. We can make our way over to the last level of Sydney, which will be good. Ooh, T-Rex. I mean, it does do huge damage as it illustrates, but is it worth it? You know, is it really worth doing? Risking everything, because what would I put that over? You know? I put it over the snapping turtle, but I need that protection that the snapping turtle provides. So I think it'd be better off just keeping with what I have. Maybe I could save up to 5,000 and then I can consider a T-Rex. I mean, I'd rather try different tentacles, you know, things like the dragon. I feel like the dragon would be good. Oh my, come on, get him. Try to get this dude, thank you, thank you. Get rid of these things. I'm just trying to do what I can. That's just the ideal situation. But I mean, I want things to drop coins, but right now I'm way more focused on surviving. I want to try to beat Sydney with the health that I have. That'll be tough in a kangaroo battle. Kongaroo is really tough to deal with. So we'll have to see. And the queen bee get that? Thank you. This is a decent position. Oh, snapping turtle just barely did what he needed to do. Come on, got it. So I'm gonna wait for the snapping turtle to maybe get rid of that. Not even worth it, okay. Get you like right here. That got everything I wanted it to, good. And then get rid of you, you jerk. Try to stay away from this dude. But I do have the snapping turtle to do his thing. Thank you, snapping turtle. Very worthwhile. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. We gotta get to a boss, remember? So we got a lot of work ahead of us. I'm gonna just go ahead and destroy these because they just stop existing when they get blocked. And that's very, very good. Porcupine can help with these. I'm honestly starting to get tempted to replace a porcupine. I mean, I don't know if that's a good idea, but if we do get like a super duper awesome tentacle, maybe the porcupine is starting to not be worth its while. It is a cheaper tentacle at $13.50, right? Something like $1,400. It's definitely cheaper for a reason. I don't think its damage and its lack of like projectiles going out really pays itself forward this far in the difficulty scale. Let's go ahead and try to explode the nuclear thing so it gets rid of those other two. Thank you. Now I'm just gonna move. I am just gonna move and groove. Come on. Oh, Kongaroo, here we go. It'll probably be the last battle of the episode and we'll leave the rest for later. Come on, get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's hopping. He's jumping, he's causing a commotion. Oh boy, be careful. Oh. See, I don't think I can block his boomerang, so we just gotta be really careful, because remember, I cannot take any damage. If I take 1 damage, it's over. So that stinks. Tough situation. Doing a fair dent into his health already, but it needs to be more. Pufferfish, help me out. Oh, that was good. That was a decent little bit of damage. Okay, move it, move it. Let's get the bee to do some stuff. In fact, the bee's gonna be the most helpful when he's jumping away like that. This is where the porcupine can be helpful. The distance can be good. Oh boy. Oh, move it this way. Okay, now there's some planes coming in, which is really tough. This boss is going to take us a while, I've noticed. We're doing a whole lot less damage as I have to play more conservatively to defend against all of the jumping around. Luckily, the rooster's being helpful. He can just sort of hop through a field of eggs as he jumps, which can be really, really nice. Come on, really melt down his health now while I have the opportunity. Go like that, move it! Oh, that airplane almost ruined everything. It was in like the worst spot. Come on, boop. That did some good damage, thank you, pufferfish. Maybe I should have held on to the pufferfish, seeing how, oh geez, dodge that boomerang. Oh. Seeing how there are, you know, airplanes making their way in, and then there's the baby kangaroos as well. Move this way, move this way. Come on, can I get rid of this dude? Can I get rid of him with only 1 bit of health left? I don't know. I don't think so, but I have to exude some kind of confidence, right? Oh, geez. No, come on, that was awful timing. There was just more stuff that I could handle. Why? Oh, come on. I could drop 2,500 for the sea urchin. Is it really worth it? I'm not a fan of the sea urchin. We'll keep it cheap. We'll just drop 300 for the snail shell and we'll try it one more time. One more time, and then anything else will be saved for next episode. Hopefully we end up making more than we spent there. 300 coins shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to handle making that much, right? Can something get these guys? Thank you. This building isn't too bad to destroy. We'll turn back a little bit if I can destroy some of these guys too. But I'm also trying to super focus on not taking any damage. I mean, I almost got rid of the Kongaroo without taking 1 damage. So as long as we can, you know, have at least more than 1 damage or more than 1 health, that'd be good. Okay, get rid of this dude. Nice, he's gonna explode, so I don't have to worry about him. Focus on other things, which there wasn't much to focus on regardless. Keep moving, get those kangaroos to run. That's a very interesting truck we just rolled over. It has flames out the side, which if you don't know, putting flames on the side of a vehicle naturally makes it go slightly faster. Unfortunately, I don't think this works for living things. Or I think I'd get some flames painted on the side of me. That way I could run super quick, that'd be fun. All right, let's go ahead and try to get rid of this dude. Actually, you know what, let's just pufferfish him away. I could have used the snapping turtle. I sort of forget the snapping turtle's there when the snail shell sort of blocks him off, but we got here with all 4 hits, 5,000 coins exactly. So we could buy a new tentacle starting next round if we need to. Okay, be careful. Oh geez, man. I don't like that boomerang. The boomerang totally stinks. I'm super upset with myself. I feel like we really, we went into Sydney doing super duper well and then I ruined it all throughout Sydney. I gotta be careful because I don't know where that boomerang's gonna end up going. Did I slightly move back there? That was weird. I do not like, Kongaroo might be my second least favorite boss fight. My least favorite boss fight was the boss fight we did earlier, the giant snake monster. Oh man, Sydney doesn't have anything good. I mean, maybe Sydney, the actual real world location is great. I've never been there. But I mean, Sydney here in the game, it's a pain in the booty. I barely landed that pufferfish shot, so I'm glad that I did land it. But we've taken 2 damage already. I'm just awful. Come on, move back this way then. Got it, and I got it. Maybe the urchin would have been good for this, but I feel like it's rarely that great, in my opinion. I think that the urchin is my least favorite buddy that you can get in this game. Come on, thank you, bee. The queen bee's the best. Queen bee's always helpful. Long range, decent damage. Shooting 2 things instead of 1. Always good, always good. Rooster, do your rooster thing. I mean, it'd be good if we can get some eggs up in the air that way, you know, he jumps into them. Don't make baby kangaroos yet. Yep, now you can. All right, pufferfish, do your thing right about now. That was good, that was good. Okay, getting a little low on health there now, aren't we? There's those babies. Oh gosh, why is that boomerang getting so close to me? I don't like it. All right, move this way, move this way. Got it, that was actually pretty decent. Nice little survival there. I need to move this way before that boomerang does total bogus boomerang things. Come on, get rid of this jerk. Get rid of him, baby kangaroo, get out of here. Oh my gosh, just doesn't stop. Never ever stops. Baby kangaroo! Do more damage. But also, don't fall victim to the kangaroos that are also babies. Whoa, that one disappeared. That was weird. Weird that it disappeared. Stop, stop. Oh my gosh. Move back this way, move back this way. Come on. You were so low on health, if I could just get rid of you, it'd be perfect. Don't land on me, you jerk. I despise you right now. I'm so glad you exploded. 500 coins for me, none for you. I'm out of here. See ya. Sydney Opera House, couldn't care less. More like Sydney Nope House. That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, destroy this stuff as much as I can. These little airplanes are everywhere, so I might have to back up just to destroy them. Too many for me to be a fan of. Okay, this is a pretty good combo. Snapping turtle and cobra should get us done what we need. Come on, it's almost destroyed. Don't let these guys bother me. Pufferfish, you gave me no coins. No coins at all. That's okay. All right, so there's that then. That's probably where we're gonna be wrapping things up for today. We made our way through, oh yeah, let's do this. We did make our way through mission 1 and mission 2. I wish mission 2 went a little bit better, but I feel like we performed overall okay. The beginning was great. I took some damage there, but I got some shells for it, so I feel like that was well worth it. Now I'm gonna do this here. Almost took damage still, but hey, I didn't. That's good. That means I can take more damage later. As long as I don't take 2 more hits, I can take 1 more. Everything will work out fine. Oh boy, be careful, be careful. Missiles coming in, so that made me miss out on a shell. I don't appreciate it. Oh boy, be careful, be careful. Here we go, we're already at the end. Pretty quick, pretty quick. And we got him. Almost at 1,000 shells, which is fantastic. That's what I wanted for this run, is to hit 1K. So hopefully we do that. But let's see what we get. Okay. I wish I already had this extra tentacle. I could put it, where could I put it that might be good? Somewhere where it doesn't shift around too much the other things. I'd put it there, I'll put the chicken there, and that way, next time I can save it for the rooster, and I obviously know where I'm upgrading that. But for now, triple eggs instead of devil is still a big upgrade, and that's where we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Octogeddon. If I just put a video, make sure you comment porcupine zebra so you've watched to the end, and that you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Check out more episodes like this one on your screen right now, or by subscribing to join the zebra herd. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time, bye-bye.